Hey guys, it's Kristy Scruggs, EUL for Team Believe to Achieve, and today I wanted to talk about Believe. That's the name of my team, Believe to Achieve, and it has some significance. When you start in this business, most people start because they want to earn some extra money, and they've thought about it, and they've thought about who they could sell to, and they think, yeah, you know what, I can do this and make some money, and we'll see how far we can go. So they get signed up, they meet with their upline, they're excited, they're ready to hand out those books, and they go home and they tell their family, their friends, their husband, you know what, I just signed up to sell Avon. And what do they get? They get these comments like, I can't believe you did that. Or, you're never going to make any money with Avon. Or, I tried Avon in the past and they screwed me over and I didn't make no money whatsoever. So you start listening to these things and it brings down your excitement level. And you start to believe, what they're telling you and what they're saying to you. And when you start to think like that, that's when you're not going to succeed. Because now you're already on a negative plane and you're already thinking, I'm not going to be able to do this. Or maybe they're right. Maybe this was a bad decision. And it just brings you down from that high that you were feeling, the excitement that you were feeling, down to, I don't know about this. I don't know if I can do this. So then you kind of have that angel devil thing going on. The cartoon where you have the little angel sitting on your shoulder and she's like, you can do this. You're great. You're going to be able to succeed. And then you have the devil on your other little shoulder and he's saying, it's never going to happen. What did you do? This was a big mistake. And you've got to decide who you're going to listen to. Is it going to be the angel and the self-talk that is positive, or the devil that's going to bring you down and make you not feel good about yourself? And the decision's up to you. It's up to your self-confidence to decide, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to put forth the effort? Am I going to try? And am I going to prove all these people wrong? And don't think you're alone in this. Almost everyone that I talk to goes through this in some way, shape, or form, including myself. When I first started, my mom and my mom's friends, and I had a few of my friends and coworkers that were buying from me. And mom's like, well, how much money do you really think you're going to make? Because once we buy for a few campaigns, that's it. We've got what we need for the couple of months. And you're going to miss some campaigns without any sales. So I could have listened to that, or I turned it around and thought, okay, where can I find more customers to kind of fill in that gap? And I took it upon myself to go out and talk to different businesses in my community to see if they had an Avon representative. And that kind of built up my customer base. So, when people's telling you, no, you can't do it, you have to think to yourself, how can I do it? How can I make this happen? Another thing, me and my fiance at the time were constantly arguing because I had Avon all over the house. He's like, you've taken over the kitchen with Avon. So I moved it to the den. And then it was like, well, you've taken over half the den with Avon. And, I just kept pushing him back and saying, you know what, this is how we're making our extra money. This is how I bought the dining room table and the china cabinet. And this is how I bought the king-size bed. This is how I paid for our vacation, is with this Avon money. And that kind of opened his eyes, and he finally, came to terms with that. And especially once I started paying a lot of the bills with my Avon money, that really opened up his eyes. I've got a little sidekick here. Gabby's came to visit during this video. She's eating a cracker, but she can sit in. And, all of these people, they can bring you down, or you can use it as a self-motivation, self-confidence level booster and show them how it's done. How can I make this happen? How can I change their thoughts? My mom never thought that it was going to be possible for me to quit my full-time job and do Avon full time. But guess what? That's what I do now. And that's why I get to stay at home with this little girl. And I get to be home on snow days with my kids. It's because I believed in myself. And anytime anybody tried to bring me down, I pushed harder. And I made it happen. So when you start to think, the world's caving in around you and that it's just not possible, you have to stop and you have to believe in yourself. That's first and foremost. Because it is possible and you can make it happen if you get out there and you do it. Get out there, pass out those books, talk to as many people as you can, and make your dreams come true. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks.